Will I lose my perfect anime girlfriend because I learned Japanese? Ooh. Ooh. Cross your eyes too. Ooh. And stick out your tongue going, ooh.
One more time.
Ooh.
Was that it? I couldn't see it.
I honestly don't know, but we'll see.
Well, that's enough takes. We got something there.
Obligatory, this happened a few days ago. About 6 months ago, I met this wonderful Japanese girl in uni. Ooh. Woo. She had attended an international school in Japan, and her dad had worked in the US for 20 years, so she maintained a native level English and was able to study abroad here in the US very easily.
Very nice.
Sounds lovely. Anyway, we hit it off really well and have a ton of things in common and have become very close over the past few months. We often hang out at each other's places to watch anime or play games and video games, but so far it has been a very friendly and platonic relationship.
Okay. Not getting busy yet.
Not getting busy.
Okay.
Hey, hold up. Come on. We're just
warming up.
Yeah, we're just warming up. We're just getting our rockets ready, if you know what I'm saying. I've been shot down several times in the past. Ooh, woo.
Just an ooh woo for every emotion.
Yeah, so I've been very hesitant to going through confessions and heartbreak all over again. I understand it, OP. We've all been there.
Yeah.
What I didn't tell her is that I had been learning Japanese on and off for about 6 years now.
6 years?
6 years. Man has been practicing. He's been waiting for his perfect Japanese anime girlfriend. I'm very self-conscious and unconfident about my abilities. And the topic of me speaking Japanese never really came up, so I never mentioned it. But bro, you're watching all this anime? You're not watching any Japanese anime?
And you're dating a Japanese woman who has to switch to English?
Well, they're not dating. They're just friends.
Okay, they interacting with.
Yeah, they're interacting.
A Japanese woman who okay. All right.
I don't know how that, it would be like my girlfriend's Italian. She speaks a little Italian. It's like me being like, actually, I'm fluent in Italian after months of knowing.
Yeah.
But I guess she's my girlfriend, not just a friend. So
fair enough.
Okay. I'm not exactly fluent, but I can understand a fair bit. And even though my speaking skills aren't very good, I can get around Japan perfectly fine, having spent a month there for travel. I also scanlate, which means provide free translations online for manga on the side every once in a while to keep my language skills up, but I never really told her about that either.
Okay.
Man's deep into the anime Japan world.
Yeah, I'm surprised it didn't come up.
Okay. A few weeks ago, we were watching together when she had to take a call from her mother and excuse herself to the kitchen to speak with her. I decided to play around on my phone while waiting, but I couldn't help but overhear the conversation she had with her. Damn, OP's eavesdropping.
Big snooping.
But I guess, she's
kind of
talking.
Yeah.
In the open. Based on her responses, her mother was essentially teasing her for me being her boyfriend and why she hasn't asked me out yet.
I see you, mama.
Oh, sheesh. Mom trying to be the set up, the what's it called? Not the blind date. Oh, the matchmaker.
That's right.
Matchmaker, make me a match. But whatever the Japanese version of that. Arigato gozaimasu.
Hadouken.
I overheard her saying something along the lines of, this is just straight Japanese. Bro, man, just put Japanese in there. Which essentially translates to, I want to confess, but I don't want to get rejected. Wow, they're both
the same as OP.
Thing. Oh my God, they're so alike. I'm still thinking about when and how I'm going to do it. Naturally, I became very excited. This is OP's dream.
Bro, it's
perfect anime Japanese girlfriend.
Hey.
I try to keep a straight face and not ask about it, but I try to keep a straight face and not ask about it, but my heart was beating out of my chest. I didn't want to pry and decided to just wait until she would just bring it up naturally. Okay. Whenever she's ready, yeah. Later on, she mentioned that her mother would be coming into town on a Saturday to bring some stuff over. Stuff. We are usually at each other's places every weekend for a brief period of time just to get caught up with the latest anime episode. Last weekend was the premiere of a new season for an anime called Kaguya-sama, Love is War, which we had planned to watch together. Nailed it.
Nailed it.
I told her no worries. I will just be in and out of her place. in and out,
Right.
so that I don't intrude on her family time. While watching the episode at her place, her mother ended up coming in early, so I had no choice but to say hi. I don't really know what came over me, but when her mother introduced herself to me in Japanese, I also responded in Japanese. Arigato. Back when I was visiting Japan, I got very accustomed to Japanese greetings when I would meet up with friends over there. So when I met her mom, the instinct took me and immediately came back to me.
It was swept away. Oh, I was spirited away.
Spirited away. Damn. You boys got anime references.
Hey, come on now. The one I have.
One anime reference you got.
The parents were pigs, guys.
Spoilers, John. Spoilers. We got Studio Ghibli up in this bitch. What's his name?
The guy in the Spirited Away?
It's like a Matsuhisu or something.
There's no chance I remember.
I forgot. She was an incredibly nice and polite person, and we had a full conversation about my major and future plans. I looked back at my crush, apparently wide-eyed from me speaking Japanese to her mom, and I decided to excuse myself so that she could have some family time. She's looking wide-eyed. She's like, what the heck? You didn't tell me you spoke Japanese?
Huh?
Later in the day, she texted me that she didn't know I spoke Japanese. And I replied, well, you never asked. This was apparently the worst response I could have given because she got very angry. I didn't think it would be a huge deal, but I guess it did reveal that I understood what she was saying when she talked about her feelings for me to her mom over the phone. She ended up getting very upset about hiding an important detail from her, which I didn't think would make her angry at me. I honestly, I thought like she would. Honestly, I would have thought she would be like, oh my God, like that's so cute. I can't believe you know Japanese.
I could see, because I think if that scenario hadn't happened, that would have been her response. But also like you never asked. Like it's just such a
douchey.
Yeah.
Fair. What if like Naima found out you just like spoke fluent Arabic?
Bruh, she'd be like,
wait, actually Naima. So this is John's girlfriend. If you found out like right now, John spoke fluent Arabic, what would be your response?
Literally, oh my God. And then we would have to jump on a call with my parents so they could hear him talk Arabic as well.
but you'd be like, what? Like,
Would he be hyped?
With no context, and he had never spoken before, I would be really hyped. But then I'd be like, do you have Neuralink installed in your brain?
I see. So I think most people would be hyped.
yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
You wouldn't be like, why didn't you tell me
why didn't you
this?
tell me?
I wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't
I
impress me like
ask.
that.
I wouldn't impress you. I'd just be
Yeah.
like, why did you hide it for so long?
Yeah.
You know.
Maybe he was just worried about it as like what you said, Arabic. It was like a softer A. Like maybe his Arabic skills weren't good enough. He was
Exactly.
worried.
Maybe I'm just insecure.
Yeah.
I think we'd work through it, and I would just be happy that you speak it.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
The facts are in, people.
Maybe.
She felt betrayed that I kept a secret like this for so long, and I tried to apologize, but she doesn't want to speak to me right now, and I feel like I just blew my chances. Do I say sorry or do I let it cool off? As I feel like me being able to understand Japanese shouldn't be a huge deal, but she's still upset at me and doesn't want to talk.
Yeah, I think she is overreacting.
Yeah,
definitely.
dude. I mean, like, it's definitely a surprise.
I think it's not the issue that he knows Japanese. The issue is that he overheard like a private conversation essentially, and like, but also it's kind of like maybe what he should have said is like, I overheard that and I was excited but too nervous
to say
anything just yet.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like if he said that, I feel like she would have been like, okay, you know.
Yeah,
like,
but I think most partners would be happy that you're like, oh, like,
100%.
You speak the language that I speak.
Yeah, I think it's literally just that call. That's the issue.
OP, you're not the a-hole.
Not the a-hole.
Not the a-hole.
Am I the a-hole for yelling at my husband's mother for announcing my pregnancy using my husband's Facebook account?
That is so many layers, probably. Like, you shouldn't be going on someone else's Facebook account. Because who frickin' uses Facebook anymore?
Yeah,
that shit's
stupid.
dead.
Wow, I use TikTok.
Yeah, use TikTok. Use
You
like
boomer.
Reddit, I guess.
use Reddit, yeah.
Like frickin' Facebook. What are you
Announce your
doing?
pregnancy on Reddit.
Yeah, you're
what are
trying
you
to
doing?
announce that you're dying in the internet age? Like, Jesus, write the obituary now, send it to Mark Zuckerberg and have him be like, you are dead.
That's
He's
the
also
real
saying
story.
you're dead.
That's the real story. How
That's the
out
real
of
story.
date OP is.
Yeah, Jesus Louises. Anyway, okay, yeah.
Anyways.
Tell us about your life.
All right. So I, female 23, found out that I was pregnant very recently.
23. You're 23 and you're using Facebook. What?
And having kids, you know.
I mean, like, there's there's like religious people in the South and stuff. And
Trust
like,
I know.
Oh yeah, dude.
All my cousins had kids at 20.
Yeah, and my
Roughly.
cousin's got getting married. Like she's 23.
There you go.
Freaking crazy, bro.
There you have it.
Crazy. Christian is going to a wedding for one of his friends. 25.
I thought you were gonna say Christian's getting married, and I was
Christian's getting married to Alexa. No, those are some friends.
like, so here's the thing: this pregnancy was not planned, but she has a husband, and my husband and I are trying to make a decision regarding going through with the pregnancy.
Oh wow, this makes it
Okay.
so much worse about the
Wow.
announcement.
You thought there was layers before.
Oh shit.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
And here's the other thing. I told my husband not to tell anyone, but he ended up telling his mom, but made her swear she wouldn't tell.
Bro.
Idiot.
Bro.
You dumbass.
No. When she says don't tell anyone,
That's the worst person.
that means don't tell anyone. Not your ma, not your girlfriend, no one.
This is not good.
No one.
Nobody.
Ain't gotta tell nobody.
Nope. And he didn't tell her we aren't sure about it and just to be quiet.
Oh, dude, that's if you're gonna tell her, you gotta give her some context,
Dude.
Because like maybe she's maybe she's just proud, mama.
She wants
Proud
to be.
mama bird wants to be
yeah.
involved. Just like, oh my god, I'm having a grandson. Daughter.
Little does she know.
Jesus.
Good God. Well, she begged and begged that she announce it on her Facebook under the guise of using our permission. But I said, absolutely not.
No.
And I
I don't
lied.
even know if they're going to keep it.
And I lied and said my husband and I wanted to announce it ourselves later if we decide to go through with it. Okay, so she at least dropped a hint.
Yeah, she dropped a hint, dude.
Okay. Just a day ago, I found out she logged onto my husband's Facebook account and dropped the bomb.
No.
She made the announcement, and yes, she pretended to be my husband behind her back.
No.
Dude, that's atrocious.
Dude, that's so bonkers, bro. That's so freaking fucked.
That's got to be like illegal.
I mean, well,
Like assuming someone's identity to like make
identity theft is not a joke, Jim.
Yeah. Not that
Editors put that in.
Yeah. Not that he would necessarily pursue legal action against his own mother, but still. Like,
Still, it's just, I mean, that's terrible.
yeah. I was floored, and I called her, and she said she figured if she made the announcement using one of our social media accounts, then we wouldn't mind. And it would still look like we made the announcement. Yo.
What kind of
That's some-
logic is that?
That's some no logic right there.
That's some mother-in-law crazy shit logic.
Big time.
Big time.
But like I stated earlier, we're still trying to make the decision, if you catch my drift. I lost my temper and yelled at her, which made her cry. I said she overstepped and messed up completely and then hung up. Click.
Click, clack. Don't call back.
My husband comes into the room yelling about my poor treatment and abuse towards his mother. I told him his mom violated our privacy and put us in more pressure to finally make a decision for the baby. Since everyone in the family is now saying congratulations. He said that it was his Facebook, so none of my personal privacy was quote unquote violated, and that I shouldn't have yelled at her and hurt her feelings.
She's involved in this,
Dude.
Bro, if you no, I see. When the husband takes the wrong side, that's rough, bro.
Yeah, that's no good.
Got a mama's boy over here.
Big time mama's boy.
Big time mama's boy sucking on the teat still.
That teeth's getting chapped, buddy.
Yeah, that teat's getting old and saggy.
He demanded I apologize and said, we'll talk about the pregnancy later, but I didn't give an answer and refused when he tried to force me to go over to her house and grovel with apologies. Am I the a-hole?
No, no, dude.
Absolutely not.
You're making a decision that will change the trajectory of the rest of your life. And here your mother-in-law goes and invades your privacy and tells all your friends that you've already made this decision that's going to change your life for the rest of your life. Like this is, I just no words.
It's insane.
It's insane.
I wonder if
Mother-in-law's the
the
a-hole.
mother-in-law actually understood what her hint was, that they might get an abortion.
Yeah, I feel like maybe she wanted the grandchild, and so this is her way of like,
Yeah.
pushing
How
it,
can they do it now? that
yeah,
they-
you have all
know,
of your friends and family.
You basically
wanting
have to like lie and say it was a miscarriage.
Yeah.
Unless you want to
actually go through and
actually
have a
go through or be honest with everybody. So
Yeah.
whew, that's tough.
That's tough. But you know what's even more tough?